There's a member of the Levi tribe. There's a Jewish prophet. There is no Palestinian people, nation. They're Arabs. They only started pushing for this bullshit in 1967. There was never any intent, even in 1948 when they tried to invade Israel. They were pushing for a pan-Arab. Pan-Arabism is what Nasser of Egypt was pushing for. Nobody was pushing for any Palestinian people or nation, because at the time a Palestinian could have been a Jew living in what was called Palestine under the European colonizers. Prior to 1917, it was called the Ottoman Empire. There were no Palestinian people. Prior to 1917, nobody was pushing for a Palestinian anything. Palestinians, basically, from 17 to 48, were Jews, Arabs, anybody living in what the British had called Palestine. With the Romans. That was my phone, sorry. What the Romans had named it. This is a land that's been colonized over and over again since 70 AD from various groups. Colonizers. What are they colonizing? They're colonizing holy Jewish land. In fact, they built their mosque on top of the Second Temple, where the Western Wall is, the Wailing Wall. This is what they did. These are colonizers. These are squatters. And you know what the most disgusting fucking part is? We're willing to share our land with them. They're not willing to share their land with us. They're not willing to share the land with us. 1917, 48. And when you say Israel was the last of the imperial colonies, funny how they don't mention Syria, they don't mention Jordan, they don't mention none of that. Saudi Arabia, UAE, all this was part of the Ottoman Empire. But the Israelis, us Jews, us Hebrews, I know, Jake Shields, he cannot bring himself to saying Jesus was Jewish. Let me make it perfectly clear, people. Jesus was from the same bloodline as me, one of the 12 tribes of Israel. Jesus practiced the same religion as me, Judaism, whatever you want to call it. Back then, we're Israelites who were Hebrews. Doesn't matter. Same tradition, same bloodline, same circumcision on the 8th day, same fucking everything. Well, he's a Jew has to be from Judah. Really? I was not from Judah initially. Or maybe I was. I was a member of the Levi tribe. I could have been put anywhere. So if you're not from the tribe of Judah, we're not really Jewish. How come Adolf Hitler didn't have that trouble with that distinction? It's weird. Even the most ardent Jew haters like Adolf Hitler, even the most ardent killer of Jews like Adolf Hitler with his final solution, even a sick motherfucker like that recognized the fact that us Jews were the Jews of the Bible. That was his whole thing. Stop religion, killed them. It was the Jews of the Bible, and he recognized us as the Jews of the Bible. Now the haters today, the same people who praised Hitler and thought he did a good thing. What was the good thing he did? Kill Jews in their mind. Now the same people today, guess what? Now they say they weren't the real Jews. We're not the real Jews. Think of how insulting that is. Elliott Hulse, fuck you. My nigga. I hope you lose that house, fucker. Fucking grifter. Charging fat. He goes, I'm going to give away some free stuff. Then he says, it's $97. That's free, isn't it? No, that's not free, my nigga. Charging young men to mentor them? My nigga. I don't charge young men to mentor them. I mentor for free. Can you imagine me? I'm going to charge some dude to mentor. I'm going to be your mentor. Only in today's digital world can we get a grifter like Elliott Hulse. Jew hater. Fuck you, Elliott. I hope that house is taken away from you. Can you imagine that? I love Jews. He makes a video. I went to Israel. I love Jews. Meanwhile, he sits there bashing Jews with tropes. We control the world. We're the smartest people in the world. We're Khazarian transplants. Even though I'm part of the Levi tribe and there's no way a Khazarian could have fucking become... Even though Ashkenazi Jews who spoke Yiddish, which is based on Hebrew, Aramaic, Slavic language, not Turkish, even though we kept copious notes, the Talmud was being written, Jews, rabbis were communicating all over the world. And in the 8th century, when we were writing the Talmud, nobody wrote anything, part of the Talmud, nobody wrote anything about a whole kingdom wanting to convert. Not only that, mass conversion is not even allowed in Judaism. And we want to convert for political reasons. Sorry. Use your head. And then if all these Ashkenazi Jews, even though they were around for 800 years before these so-called Khazarians converted, guess what? What the sick shit is? You think a bunch of nomadic pagan Khazarians who believed in multiple gods are all of a sudden going to step into a Hebrew Jewish culture which requires years of study, a lifetime of study to become a Talmudic scholar? And they're just going to pick up all our traditions and all our laws and everything, and they're going to be the fake Jews. The fake Jews who are on horseback are going to come in and pick up all our fucking laws, all our traditions and everything, and you're never even going to know they slipped in on you. I mean, even though in the 8th century, us Jews had already been around for like 2,700 fucking years, now all of a sudden, these folks are going to come in and become the Ashkenazi Jews. Elliott, fuck you. In fact, Elliott, that house is gone. I'm taking that house. God's going to take that house from you, fucker. Are you going to say he's got 300,000-400,000 equity in there? Doesn't he allowed to keep some of the equity? By the time that house goes in a fire sale, he'll be lucky to get 800 grand for it. It's over. My nigga. Elliott Hulse, front and center. I'm not a Jew hater. You're a whiny little fucking bitch. My nigga. My nigga. You're a whiny bitch. Sitting there, you're a grifter. That's why you're losing your shit. Dumb fuck. I've got to come up with $6,000 a month from my mortgage, plus probably 20 grand, 14. My parents are living with me. Please buy my courses. Nobody's paying me $500. The market, yeah, nobody pays for the, wait, the gas, the price, gas is $5 a gallon. Who's going to pay for your nonsense? The grift is done. You know, I don't even feel good about charging people for anything I do for them. I just never have. I feel guilty. Like, even when I get paid to direct shit, I feel sort of like a guilt, like you're paying me. I know it's weird. I've got this weird thing. I'm not a socialist, but, I don't think I'm a hardcore Catholic. Everything should just be free. Just take what you want, like in the Garden of Eden. Elliott, it's gone, Romeo, fill in the blank. It's gone. My nigga. We had to take it, Elliott. You went up against Jewish tradition, Jewish laws. Saying I'm a Khazarian convert. There's not a Khazarian in fucking anywhere. They all just disappeared. And if you go where Khazar is, there's no documentation. Only a letter written by somebody. It's not documented by Jews. First of all, we would have never allowed mass conversion based on what some Khazarian group wanted. We're going to force ourselves on you. Can you imagine these Khazarians coming to us with swords saying, convert us or we'll kill you? Elliott, you're losing your house because you're a fucking conspiracy-oriented thinking Jew hater. That's why you're losing it. Uh-huh. I know. When a Jewish banker takes his house, like every banker's Jewish. Dude, get a grip. Folks, I will take your shit. God will take your shit. Deborah K., God will take your shit too. You're no different than him. You're a little scammer whore yourself, Jezebel. Walk in my path. It'll be gone. Take my shit. It will be gone. Criticize my people. You will be gone. Fucker. We're here to bring a light onto the nations, and I'm shining a light on the grifters. You know, you people have to get it out of your fucking head. That Jews control the world. 0.2% of the population controls the other 99.8% of everybody. Logically, physically, mentally impossible. It was always impossible. It's impossible now. And if these people were able to control you people and they're only 0.2% of the population, guess what? I would continue letting them control you because there's some smart motherfuckers there. Elliott, your bigotry, your hatred, your half-breed thinking, half-white, half-black, half-breed. It's passé, my man-child. God will strike you down. He will take the land, give it back to a rightful Jewish owner. So I'm going to step in there and buy it from him. I've got the money. I will buy your land. I will keep it. You're a dumb fuck. Piece of shit. I love Jews and continues to bash Jews with every trope. They control America. They do this. I mean, how long have we controlled America for? And if we do control America, we're not doing such a bad job. Be damned with you. Off with you. Elliott, if this was the old days, I would have had your tongue cut out. Motherfucker. I would have had your tongue cut out. You're lucky.